specify if he uses an exponential moving average or a simple moving average, so we will be adding a simple moving average since this is the most straightforward indicator. So head over to the Indicator Search tab and search for the moving average indicator. Select the indicator made by TradingView and add it to the chart. The second indicator that we will be adding to the chart is the MACD indicator. Search for the MACD indicator and select the indicator made by TradingView. Now let's change the indicators to replicate Takashi's trading style. First, head over to the moving average indicator settings and change the length to 25. Next, we will be changing the color of the line to make it more visible. Now let's change the MACD indicator settings. Click on the MACD indicator settings and navigate to the Style tab. We will be unchecking the MACD and signal line. That was all that we needed to do. Now let's take a look at an entry that can be made with the strategy. We are currently looking at the SoftBank price on the daily chart. We see that the overall trend of the market is currently bearish. Keeping this in mind, we will switch to the 5 or 15-minute timeframe based on the sector. For the showcase, we will use the 15-minute timeframe. On the 15-minute chart, we can see that there was a very large divergence between the price and moving average. If we look at more recent price action, we see that the price has started trending to the upside. Takashi also uses basic support and resistance lines, so let's draw these support points on the chart to make them clear. As you can see, we can see that the price has clearly started trending in the upwards direction. Finally, if we look at the MACD indicator, we see that the histogram is also clearly indicating a trend reversal. Based on these signals, we will enter into the position. It's not clear what the exact strategy is for placing the stop loss that Takashi uses, so let's place the stop loss at the recent swing low. Takashi usually doesn't use a predetermined take profit. He will exit the position based on what the chart says and the current market conditions. So let's observe and exit based on the market conditions. We see here that after the massive increase in price, the MACD histogram has turned red. We also see that whenever the histogram turns positive, the value is very low. In addition to this, about 4 days have passed, and since Takashi usually stays in a trade for about 3 days, this also indicates that it may be a good time to exit. So let's put our take profit here and exit the position. Now let's take a look at how the price reacts after the exit. Takashi follows the philosophy of keeping a chart simple. Instead of doing extremely complicated analysis, it's better to spot simple buy patterns and trade based on those. Let's take a look at an example of this. As you can see on this chart, we can clearly see that the price is bullish, making higher highs and lower lows, which makes it easier for us to determine when to enter into a position. Remember that the strategies shown are based on what Takashi describes in his posts and interviews. Please always test a strategy before using it in live markets. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new from the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that we can